Hi, it's Ileana Kapunick here, and today I'm going to talk about my meeting with the ET known as George. So basically, I will describe how I met George through Reiko Salandage and Sam Muggsy while we were doing a show together. I'm just going to be telling the story, how it was and how it is recorded on my website, Messages from the Star Traveler. So here we go. While doing my radio show at the Awakening Cosmic Reality with Sam Muggsy and Reiko Salandage, I met one of Ray's ET contacts who goes by the name of George. During the show, I could hear these different space sounds since George was out beyond Jupiter, almost in a different dimension, and the sounds got recorded on the audio as we were talking about George and his people. The above three images describe on the left what George looks like. Middle image shows the black hole George was closing, and on the right, the battle going on beyond Jupiter to stop the Archons from invading the Milky Way galaxy. So here are some closer up images of what George looks like. So George is basically called a Jakarushtu Elephant Man ET, aka George, from the Saskata star system. The elephant race speaks and writes in the Sanskrit language. Jakarushtu is 10 feet tall and is a 13th, 14th dimensional being that can shift into the higher dimensions at will. On the right-hand side, this is a black hole opening up in the middle of space. Black holes distort the space-time continuum, and George's people are closing the black hole matter, so the positive timelines cannot be tampered with. That's basically the psychic energy I was getting from George of what they were doing beyond Jupiter at the time when I was having the interview with Ray and Sam. So the middle scene here is what it looks like during the battle. And it was the battle beyond the planet Jupiter to remove the Archons from the Milky Way galaxy. George's galactic crew of 20,000 beings is working towards freeing humanity from the negative ETs trying to control us. Again, these were the psychic impressions I was getting from what George was showing me during and after the interview experience with Sam and Ray. So George travels on a cigar-shaped craft when he is out in deep space on various diplomatic missions, and sometimes he has battle cruisers that accompany the ship for added protection and security detail. So basically, you're seeing an image of what the cigar ship looks like out in space, and some of the circular extraterrestrial ships that are the security detail accompanying George's cigar-shaped craft while he's out on his mission. So these are some images of George's girlfriend, what she looks like. So George has a girlfriend named Amares. She told me that her race is called the Ganesh. In Sanskrit, it is pronounced Ganeshan. I asked Amares how long the females are pregnant with their young, and she said about 6 months, as the gestation period is shorter on their planet, as the gravity is not as heavy or dense as on lower dimensional planets such as Earth, for example. So the Ganesh are able to telepathically interact with each other through mind links, so they can talk with 4 people at the same time, as their minds allow them to do this. They can have various meetings together and keep their promised meeting times, since they have natural internal time sensing abilities and do not rely on things like watches to see what time it is. So I will describe now what this cave system is and what it does. So the Ganesh seers go into these sacred mystical caves that are decorated with sacred geometry symbols and semi-precious crystals, stones, in order to prophesy future events. As well, the sacred texts of the Ganesh are kept in the caves as oracle information is gathered in archival forms to preserve the Ganesh planetary history. Now I will describe what the planet looks like that the Ganesh live on. The Ganesh live on a planet called the Amiran. This planet has lush green forests, some yellow desert landscapes, jungles, as well as beautiful green lakes and blue oceans. Amiran is a greenish-yellow colored planet with a green mist covering the surface of the planet, so the Ganesh live for thousands of years because the mist provides them with eternal youth and good health. In the two images that you're seeing now, I will describe what's going on. The planet Amiran is located in the twin binary Saskata star system, where there are two suns near the planet, so the weather is almost always hot on Amiran, and the Ganesh wear these gray tunics with pants for the men or gray tunic dresses with skirts for the women. The tunics are made from soft anti-heat fabric materials that prevents the Ganesh from being too hot out in the sun. So this basically has been a description of what Georgia's people look like, what their planet looks like, what their star system looks like, what some of their ships are, and basically some of their culture. I just wanted to share this experience with everyone. Thank you so much. Namaste.